Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. Now today's video, it's the big one. It's Luton versus Watford match preview. But before I start my match preview and dig deep on my thoughts ahead of this big game, please drop a like on today's video. The more likes I get on my videos, the better the video does. It reaches out to a much wider audience, and you know, as we're reaching out to a much wider audience, we're going to get Watford fans watching this video. So please guys, in the comment section, can we be nice a little bit? If you guys are going to be abusive, the video will get banned, and yeah, you guys won't hear my thoughts for a short time. So please don't do this. I would like to have the video stay up on YouTube. Bit of banter in the comments, don't mind that, and there's going to be plenty of banter in this video, as well as I will be definitely doing a few digs at Watford throughout the whole video. But anyway, let's actually start digging into this game and giving you guys my overall thoughts. So compared to the last game, I kind of want a massive change. You know, I don't want to talk about the last game too much. You know, the 4-0 defeat, you know, it's been the worst moment of the season. No excuses really. We didn't turn up. Watford just walked over us. We didn't give them a game. It wasn't a typical derby game, and yeah, unfortunately we let ourselves down. The players let ourselves down, let themselves down, and let the fans down that day. Not good enough really. Didn't show up, and I'm hoping it's not the same this time round. I'm begging it's not the same this time round. Now, for some reason, over the course of, well, since I've been watching Luton, big games, we don't do it on big games, unfortunately. Sometimes we don't show up. We're much better as the underdogs, and I'd much rather us go in as the underdogs. But unfortunately, on this occasion, we're actually not the underdogs. We're playing really well under Rob Edwards, and Watford are not. So we're going into this game as, I would say, as favourites, in my opinion. We're definitely going to be favourites, especially the way both clubs have gone since they last played each other. Watford have obviously gone down the league, and we've obviously gone up the league, and you know, and that's why I believe we are the strong favourites for this game. Now, with Watford, you know, they're going to stay another year in the Championship. They're not going to get in those playoff positions. I'm 100% certain about that. This chopping and changing on managers, it's just not working. It doesn't work in any job you're at. You know, compare all these different industries. If you chop and change managers, it's the dynamics, the morale, to get everything going again, it just doesn't work. In the Premier League, I don't know how it worked and how they got so lucky over those course of those years, because in my opinion it was luck. You know, okay, on a bad run of form, let's bring a new manager in, new manager bounce, right, they get 4 wins. Those 4 wins were enough to keep them up that year. That's what it was. It was so lucky. They did have a good, you know, they did get a few good players in, and they do have a good few players now. But unfortunately, it's not working, and this chopping and changing manager business, I think it is paying the price now. You know, Watford would be in a much better, you know, position if they kept Edwards in. They 100% would be. You know, when we hired Rob Edwards as manager, the amount of Watford fans commenting on the video saying, haha, good luck with him, you know, he's proven that he is more than capable of doing a really good job. You know, yes, he's taken a really good team, which we already built under Nathan Jones, and taken us to a whole new level. But you know, that's all we've got to look at him at. We have to praise him on what he's done. And at Luton, he's done a fantastic job. And at Watford, he was not given enough time. And even then, when he was at Watford, he got big wins. Norwich, Burnley, Sheffield United. You know, you can't really complain about that. Yeah, okay, maybe you should have beaten certain other teams as well, but come on, 11 games or whatever it was. Not enough games for a manager to do what he needs to do. Definitely not. In my opinion, they need to put a rule in place. A manager needs a season. And if that actually happens, Watford actually may have a good chance at doing something, rather than blaming sacking managers left, right and centre. But anyway, Rob Edwards, as we're talking about him, you know, I feel he's going to want revenge. You know, he's going to want to show the Watford board, you made a stupid mistake in sacking me. And then hopefully, you know, the Watford fans will actually look at it and go, you know what, we did let someone good go. Look what he's doing here at Luton. Obviously, you know, there's going to be a bit of bitterness in that, because they don't want us to do well and we don't want them to do well. But, you know, that's going to be expected. So I think Edwards is going to really want to win here. He really is going to want to win. The fans, the Luton fans, of course, really want to win. We desperately want to beat Watford. You know, as I've mentioned, we want revenge. You know, that 4-0, we want revenge. That 4-0 was horrible. It really was horrible. You know, going down to 10 minutes as well, in this game, we want the players to be on it. We want the players to show up. We want the players to put in a good performance. Form goes out of the window in this game. We know Watford, what they can potentially do. Davis, Sarr, Pedro, we know those three players are really good. They can cause us problems. On the transition, Watford can cause us problems. They've got pace, they've got strength, they've got power. They can cause us problems on counter-attacks and on the transition. Wilder, you know, let's not disrespect him as well. He is a good manager. He's proven ability at this level. Yes, it didn't work out at Middlesbrough for whatever reason. Michael Carrick's obviously done a really good job there. But Wilder's still, you know, he's done it. He's been there. He has experience and he has done really well. He's only there for a short period only to try and get Watford into those playoffs, which I think he won't do. But, you know, I think if he does beat Luton as a manager, that puts in a good claim in for being the permanent Watford boss in the summer, if he does want the job. We don't want that to happen. We don't want him to be given that opportunity, so we need to beat them. Ideally, I want us to beat them 4-0 like they did to us, but I can't see that happening. I can see it being a tight game. I can see it being a 1-0. Hopefully, it's not a 1-0. I want us to do better than that. I want us to score more goals. I want us to humiliate, like, literally just rip Watford apart, is what I'm trying to say. I really want us to go at them from the get-go. I just really want that, you know. I want the players to, you know, make up for what happened earlier in the season. I want fight, I want determination. I want us winning the first battles. I want us winning the second, the third, the fourth. I want us winning every single battle we can in this game, and, you know, and put in the performance which us as fans deserve to see. Because if we don't go up this year, for example, and Watford don't go up, for example, you know, they're still going to get the last laugh because they beat us twice in a season where we didn't go up. Especially if we get into those playoffs as well and don't go up through the playoffs. We would have had 3, you know, upsetting moments throughout the year, and they will be laughing at us at 3 moments, and I don't want that to happen. I want them to be, you know, upset. I want them to be getting angry and frustrated that we're above them. You know, I've spent years as a Luton fan getting, you know, ripped apart by Watford on social media. Oh, we're in the top division, blah, blah, blah. I don't want that anymore. It's our time now. We're going to finish above them this season, and if we can beat them, you know, on Saturday, you know, look at their squad, the money they've got compared to us, and the fact that we can potentially beat them would be absolutely amazing. And I just want to walk out of Luton, you know, being the happiest man alive. I really want that, and I just hope the boys, you know, they want to listen to someone, you know, you listen to Mick Arthur, you know, who will tell them all about this fixture. But I just really hope, you know, revenge is a must. You know, I'm pretty sure Gary Sweet and the owners have told them this, you know, about throughout the whole week. I just really want that to happen. It's going to be a good atmosphere on Saturday as well. Just hope Luton don't let me down, man. I really hope, well, don't let us all down, really. You know, all the Luton fans watching this, I just want us to really do it, you know, minute go. Just get into them, you know, and get that win. Because if we win on Saturday, wow. You know, it's going to be a fun last 7 games into the you know, into the championship season, and I think, you know, us beating them on Saturday as well, we kind of will rule them out of the playoffs. It will pretty much confirm it. I think it's pretty much confirmed now, but it would definitely 100% confirm that they're not going to get it, in my opinion. So yeah, let's get into them, get the win, and yeah, and try and get promotion out of this league. You know, if we don't, then we don't, but at least beating Watford at one occasion this year would be amazing. So yeah, come on Luton. My score prediction, I'm going to go with a 1-0. You know, a 94th-minute winner would be absolutely amazing. If Pelly was fit, I would love him to have scored it, but you know, I don't care how it happens. I don't care if they score an own goal. I couldn't care less. Get the 3 points. That's all what matters to me. So yeah, those are my thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and yeah, come on Luton, don't lose against these lot again. Come on, you Atters.